It's about the I got to say, it's the stupidest thing in sports.
Gets the ball, gets back, pulls up for the win. Got it! Detroit basketball.
Oh, Holloman looks the clock, half court for the win.
Oh! The Lions go for it. The Vikings bring it. He's a pass. It's a touchdown to give.
Javi Baez, homered earlier. First one, in the air, deep left field, again! Yes, Tigers win! Javi is unstoppable!
This is BS Sports.
And we are back. All right, so look, that win probability makes me feel pretty good. But I don't know, it's like 15%. That seems a little too high. You know, that leaves me a little bit nervous. Anyway, let's just get into it, all right? Go Broncos. Get out of here. Get out of here, Nicholas. Get out of here. No, you're fine. You can stay. But I don't know how long you're going to be staying. I'm just saying. Michigan State going into this game as minus 22.5 point favorites according to ESPN Bet, for what that's worth. I think it was minus 20.5 on Tuesday, so I don't know why it's gone up 2 points, but I suppose I'll take it. I will say, on an unrelated note, but sort of related note, I do find it kind of interesting. So, like, Michigan State, we're on FS1 tonight, so, like, I don't know why, like, there's no pregame show. I figured with FS1, I figured you get some sort of pregame. No, we got Saratoga horse racing on right now, which is interesting. All right, you know what? That's fine. You can have your national championship in hockey. I don't care about college hockey. That's fine. You can do that. But it is actually, so I'm in the area. I'm living in mid-Michigan, so it's actually a nice day. It's a little cool, you know, so shouldn't be any weather problems, but this is a big game for Michigan State. All right, if you are at least a semi-competent program, you have to go out there, and I'm sorry, Nicholas, I know this is your team. I don't mean to insult you. You have to go out there and murder Western Michigan. You got to take Western Michigan and throw them in a garbage disposal and turn it on. Like, you have to just bury them. I want to see like 28 to nothing in the first half. That's what I want to see. I want to see you covering the spread. Now it just went down. It literally just went down. Now it's only Michigan State minus 21.5. How are they determining? Why are you fudging the number? The game starts in like 5 minutes. How are they fudging the numbers that quickly? Anyway, but all right. It's going to be interesting to see Michigan State with a bunch of new wide receivers, as I detailed on Tuesday's show. It's a very different offensive line as well. A lot of different transfers coming in. Why is there a horse named Baby Yoda? What in the world is horse racing? Anyway, I'm sorry. That just caught my eye. Like, you need to go out there and look. I don't know anything. I couldn't tell. I don't know who's playing quarterback for Western Michigan. Who's Western Michigan's quarterback, Nicholas? Can you answer me that? Because I'll probably need the guy's name for what I'm calling and reacting here. Also, I wonder who we got calling our game. Is it going to be Tim Brando, 5 whiskeys deep? It could be. I think he got our home opener last year, but I could be wrong. But anyway, I think this is also like a slightly different ESPN. I think they updated some of the UI here. Also, another important factor: what color uniforms are Michigan State going to be wearing? Are they going to be wearing their greens? Because that would be the correct thing to wear. But I don't know if Western Michigan's wearing dark. We might wear light. So it really depends. Although the home team typically is the one that decides, right? Typically. But yeah, looking for it. Hopefully Nick Marsh comes out, and this would be a great game for him to have like 5 touchdowns. That'd be awesome. I'm very interested again to see some of these new receivers. And as far as the defense goes, all right, you know, just don't make Western Michigan look like Alabama, basically. Running a 2-quarterback system tonight. Jones and oh man. That's a recipe for disaster. You're running a 2-quarterback system? That's not you know the age-old adage, Nicholas. If you got 2 quarterbacks, you got none. So not looking good. Not looking good. But again, Aiden Childs, we're going to need this will not be good. Nicholas has no hope in Western Michigan. Who is even their coach? Because PJ Fleck was the coach back in the day, and that was when Western Michigan was actually pretty good. But I don't know who their coach is now. Did they just? I don't even know any famous. Didn't Terry? They got Terry Crews. I think he went to Western Michigan. All right, let's see. Who do we got on the call? I can't hear who that is. That's not Tim Brando, though, because he's not slurring his words. Look at Sparty running onto the field with the flag. All right, Michigan State wearing the green with the white helmets. It's actually a good look. That's a good look. With the white pants, too. Who is calling this game? Come on. Absolutely rocking, says whoever it is. Corey Davis, Greg Jennings. Oh, Greg Jennings went to Western Michigan? Who the heck is Dan Healy? Dan Helly? I don't think I've ever heard of Dan. Do they just find like whatever random guy and they're like, yeah, you can do the Michigan State game? Are we really that poverty right now? It's a decent looking crowd though. Student section wearing all white though. It's a whiteout for the students. Or you know what? I think they might be doing a checkered. Oh, they totally are. Yeah, they're totally doing like a checkered thing because you can see there's the greens and then the white. Yeah. That's actually kind of cool. Greg Jennings putting the team on his back. I did not know he went to Western Michigan. It's a beautiful day for football. Go green, go white. All right. Over under 1.5 passing touchdowns for Aiden Childs. Give me the over. Give me the over. Aiden Childs breakout game. Wow, the last 6 games, 8 touchdowns, just 3 picks. That's actually a crazy stat. I did not know that. That's actually hyperbole? I just heard hyperbole. You're taking the over. All right, now here's a better question. Over under touchdowns, Nick Marsh. 1.5. Is Nick Marsh gonna have 2 touchdowns? Is the rock gonna be passed around a little bit? Jalen Buckley, 6 foot, 225 pounds of pure mass. Those are actually really cool uniforms that Western Michigan's got. I like the gold outline over the Bronco logo. All right. Oh, man. Best running back on the field? Okay. All right. Well, I know we also got a new transfer running back. So we'll see. Last time we got a new transfer running back, it was, I think, Nate Carter, actually. I think he was a transfer. So, actually, I think Jaden Reed. Didn't Jaden Reed spend a year at Western Michigan, now that I think about it? I'm almost certain he did. I don't know why I'm thinking that. I'm pretty sure he did. Hold on. Hold, please. Hold, please. Yes, he did go to Western Michigan. Reed began his collegiate career at Western Michigan. He was named Freshman All-American by the Football Writers of America after catching 56 passes for 797 yards and 8 touchdowns. He's actually pretty good, which makes sense because he's Jaden Reed. He's a good player. Look at that. See, I know some things. What in the world is this? What is this game show? 99 to beat. What? What are they doing? It's just like random things. Is that Ken Jeong? Who's watching these shows? All right, we're gonna skip that to get the Zen. They YouTube TV recently updated their Zen, which is pretty cool. Go white, Ben. Go white. Big WMU fan. Normally go to every home and road game, but got sick. Oh, you got a sick kid? Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that, Nick. Hope your kid's all right. Good for you for staying home with your sick kid. Well, you know, honey, I usually go to every game. He's not that sick, right? He doesn't have, like, well, I don't know. Hopefully, I don't want to make any more jokes. I don't know what kind of disease your kids work with. Hopefully, it's just like chicken pox. You got degrees from Western Michigan and Michigan State. Oh, interesting. So now, Ben, is that like, because usually the way a lot of people do it is like they'll root for their undergrad but not for the grad if they're playing each other in a sport. Okay, it's just a call. All right, we're good. We can make jokes about diseases. It's fine. Now, so do you got an undergrad degree from Michigan State and then a graduate degree from Western? Or is it the other way around and you're just totally you're just a very rebellious young man or old man. I don't know. That's a lot of years in college. Wow, it is like actually perfect weather for football. A little cloudy, a little bit cool. It's a good turnout. A lot of people in the student section. One guy wearing green in the a couple of guys wearing green in the student section. I guess did not get the memo. I gotta tell you, whoever made the what are they called? Not the uprights. Oh my gosh, the overalls for like colleges where it's the school colors. That guy who invented that is a billionaire. All right, so Michigan State's gonna kick it off. Western Michigan will start with the ball, and here we go. It's a line drive kick that'll end up just in the end zone. It will be taken out and immediately popped at the 15. Whoa. It's a big hit there. He was not going anywhere. Grad at MSU, undergrad at Western. Oh, all right. Fair. Jeez. Big hit from number 15. So here we go. Apparently, Western Michigan, according to Nicholas, running a 2-quarterback system. Right now, we're taking a gander at Brady Jones. Any relation to why can I not think of a famous Jones? Greg Jones? Didn't he go to Michigan State? Jones in the shotgun. Takes a snap. He's going to throw it. Jones airs it out and caught all the way into Michigan State territory. Just a teardrop pass for a huge gain. Not the way you want to start on defense. And Western Michigan driving in just one play. Now Jones staying in the shotgun. Couple men to his left and right. Snap. He's going to keep it himself and pick up about 5, maybe just 4 yards. That was a great throw from Jones. You can't even say anything. I mean, it wasn't even bad coverage. I mean, number 7 there was pretty much on him for Michigan State. Just perfect throw. What am I supposed to say to that? I mean, that was 2nd down and 6. Jones takes a snap, gonna throw it again, rolling to his right. Jones rolling, throwing, and he caught it. Wow. Diving catch for a first down. That was Williams again. Thought maybe that ball hit the ground, and Western Michigan having its way in the passing game. Now at the Spartan 31-yard line are the Broncos. Jones all alone in the shotgun. He's going to run it himself up the middle, and he's tripped up. Boy, he had a lot of green grass there. It's a nice play from the D-line. It'll be 2nd down and probably 6. 2nd down and 4. I'm sorry, that was a 6-yard pickup. I gotta say, Brady Jones not pulling any punches right now. He's got pretty much all, he's got all their yards because he's thrown the ball and then he's run it twice. Jones now under center. Hands it off, and that will go for nothing and a loss. Nice play there. Kelly, number 16. It'll be 3rd down for the first time this drive. So now, see if Michigan State defense can get off the field, force a field goal. Wouldn't be a chip shot either. Jones is 2 for 2, though, for 47 yards this drive. 3rd down and 5. Certainly gettable. Snap. He's going to run it himself, and Jones is not going to get there. He'll pick up a yard, and that will be it. So now 4th down, and I'm assuming they're going to bring out the field goal unit. I mean, it's a valiant effort. Jones was pretty much their whole offense that drive. And they're going to go for it. Okay, well, why not? You're in this deep. 4th down and 4. Big chance for Michigan State to get off the field. They might just be trying to get them to jump. 8 seconds on the play clock. Jones still out in the shotgun. They're going to snap it. Jones going to throw. Throw is knocked down, incomplete. Nearly intercepted, and it'll be a turnover on downs for the Broncos. Wow, that was a promising drive. But Michigan State defense clamped up. Wow, that could have been to the house, too, if he caught up on that. All right, enough with the bots. I thought maybe we'd be able to avoid it when it's college football. Boy. And now here comes the Michigan State offense. Aiden Childs, 2nd year starting. $11 interceptions last year was the story. But now with new wide receivers, see if that can help bolster this offense. Childs is lined up in the shotgun. There's the snap. He's going to hand it off. And breaking tackles is a pickup there from Frazier of about 6. Maybe just 5. New center, new right tackle. I'm pretty sure it was new right guard for them as well, but Omari Kelly, new wide receiver. Running back, Frazier with the 6-yard pickup there. Childs now under center. There's the snap. It's a quick screen. Breaking tackles there is Kelly. Again, the transfer, we just pointed him out. It's a 1st down, Michigan State. I think I heard chants of Aiden Childs in Spartan Stadium. It's a nice block there up front, too. Kelly doesn't get the 1st down if not for the block up front. So, at least in this case, Childs' first pass of the year is not an interception. Childs in the shotgun. I believe that's Velling going in motion. There's the snap. And he's going to throw another screen. And that will go to Nick Marsh for a pickup of about 6, maybe just 5, depending on the spot. Couple of screens. Childs so far not throwing the ball in front of him. Second down and 2. Oh, okay. I thought it was a much smaller pickup. So an 8-yard pickup from Marsh. Childs under center. Calling something. There's the snap. Hand off to Frazier, and he's tripped up. He'll only gain about a yard, just short. It is 3rd down. Man, he had a good amount of room to run there to at least pick up the 1st down. But good pressure from the Bronco defensive line. Jonathan Smith wearing all white, despite the team wearing the green jerseys today. I guess he wants to stand out. 3rd down and 2. Childs takes the snap. He's going to throw it again. Nice screen there to his tight end Velling for the 1st down. First catch of the year for him as well, and it's a 1st down. It's been pretty much nothing but screen passes. Couple of runs, but not throwing the ball in front of him. But it's been working. First down and 10 now. Just about 8 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Michigan State slowly driving down the field. Play action. Childs going to throw. Childs got some time. Now he's running. Childs rolling, throwing. Got a man, and it is incomplete. Oh my gosh, he's wide open. You got to catch the ball. Oh my gosh, that was not a terrible throw. It was maybe a little overthrown, but he kind of dove. I don't think he really needed to do all that. He needed to, just maybe an inch or two overthrown. First incompletion of the night. Childs, he's going to hand it off. Thought it was a play action. That will go for about 7 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 3. Frazier once again with the carry. It's now 3rd down and 2. Back-to-back 3rd downs in the sequences here. Oh, Grand Rapids native Tate Halleck. Grand Rapids isn't that far from Kalamazoo, right? Both on the west side. Another handoff to Frazier. He picks up the first down and then some. There goes Frazier down to the 15. And now Michigan State into the red zone. Boy, Frazier, I got to say, he's been the most impressive part of the offense so far. If you can get the run game going, the play action is going to be all the more deadly. Childs now lining up under center. He's calling something. There's the snap. Toss back to Frazier. Why not? And he, stayed on his feet after initial contact. He doesn't get that much more, but whoa. He doesn't look that big, but he just made the defender look like a kid. The pickup of about 3 yards, but look at this. Just bounced off of the defender. 2nd down and 7. Need to get to the 5 for a first down. They might be thinking much more than just that. Childs under center. There's the snap. Hand it off to no, that's not Frazier, but he's in for the touchdown. Brandon Tullis starts the scoring for Michigan State. I thought that was Frazier, but it was Brandon Tullis with a nice run, and it is 6-0 Spartans. Boy, the run game was way more impressive than the passing game. I'll say that. I feel bad for Frazier because he had probably a better start, and Tullis ends up getting the touchdown on, I want to say, his first carry of the night. Here's the snap. Extra point attempt is good. And it is 7-0 Michigan State. They score on their opening drive after the defense forces a turnover on downs. All right. We're only, 4 more touchdowns away from covering the spread? Yeah, because you got to get to 20. It's 21.5, so you need 4. I guess you need 3 touchdowns to get to 21, but. And Frazier with 45 yards in that drive. Yeah, the run game looks good. Hopefully the defense doesn't let Western Michigan get all the way down the field where they got to stop them on 4th down again. But the run game looks pretty good, and against Western Michigan. Man, but Childs had whoever that was, that receiver that he had him like inches. But I think the receiver kind of he should have ran a little bit more. He didn't catch up to the ball in time. I don't think that was that bad of a throw. Aren't these the two Saturday Night Live ladies on this commercial? All right. Well, hopefully, I mean, I wonder if they're gonna keep the same quarterback in, because Nicholas was saying earlier that it's a 2 quarterback system. So I wonder if they're gonna take Jones out. It's also a little unfortunate. Brady Jones does not have a picture on ESPN. I mean, they're not like, it's not Macomb Community College. They don't have a picture. They're Division I. Come on, man. Come on, ESPN. Stop being. How do you not have a picture? You get none? Does Western Michigan not take pictures? You don't have a picture of the quarterback? They got a picture of the receiver. That's crazy, though. That's crazy. So a 5-minute, 42-second scoring drive, 10 plays, 74 yards. Tullis gets his first career touchdown. Oh, just the W? You don't like that logo? What, you're not a fan? You're not a fan of just the brown circle with a W? Admittedly, it's not as cool as the horse. But when I made my thumbnail, I looked up Western Michigan logo, and this was the W one was the first one that came up. Even though I liked the horse one more. Wait, Western Michigan went to a bowl game last year and we didn't? That's disgraceful. That's disgraceful. Another kickoff. This one will be taken out from inside the 5. And oh my goodness, another big hit on special teams. Just past the 15-yard line on that return. But wow, that's 2 plays on special teams for Michigan State. They just lit up the receiver. Or the return man, I should say. And Brady Jones will stay in after I thought it was a pretty good drive that ultimately stifled out deep into Michigan State territory. Jones was 2 for 3 for 47 yards in that opening drive, and he will hand it off for a short gain of just about 2 yards. Is this high school? Oh, is that a community? Wait, they got their quarterback from a community college? Oh, man. Oh, man. That's not good, usually. We better not lose to this guy. We are not losing to a community college quarterback. Not happening. 2nd down and 9. Jones moves the man in motion. Then he hands it off again, and that time it'll go for a nice pickup of about 7 or 8 yards. It'll be 3rd down and short. This would be a big chance for Michigan State if they can defensively just force a 3 and out and really get this offense going. It'll be 3rd down and 2. Deep into Spartan territory are the Broncos. Jones in the shotgun with a man to his right. He's going to throw. Jones airs it out. It is caught for a 1st down. Just a quick dunk and dime to Williams, who's been his go-to man offensively. I'm pretty sure Williams has all the receptions. We should just put all of our defenders on Williams. Like this, Whoever this Williams guy is, he's their best receiver. First down and 10. Jones takes a snap, hands it off, and that will go for nothing and then some. A loss of 5 on the play. Michigan State defensive line once again stopping the run. Boy, that went absolutely nowhere fast. He was smothered by green jerseys in the backfield. I think pretty much every guy on defense on Michigan State had him. 2nd and 14 now for Jones and the Broncos. He's all alone in the shotgun. He's going to throw. Jones airs it out. It is caught. And guess who? It's Williams. He's going to pick up about 5. And it'll be 3rd down and what about 9? 3rd down and 9 or 8, I think, on the spot. It'll be 3rd down and 9. And a bunch of substitutions going on with Michigan State's defense. I'm not sure what's going on with Western Michigan. And was there a whistle? Somebody's calling timeout. I don't know who. Guys were subbing in and out for Michigan State. And Western Michigan called the timeout. I don't know if that was by design because Michigan State just kept subbing guys out. And it seemingly confused Western Michigan enough they had to call the timeout. Okay. I mean, like, this Coke is doing this college football ad. I guess it's like Rivals. They showed USC Notre Dame, which I guess is a rivalry technically. But, like, don't they not play anymore? Or am I wrong? Am I incorrect about that? I thought they stopped playing. I thought that was like a big thing that we lost that rivalry. I could be wrong about that. I also don't even, where did that even come from? Like, why are they rivals? They're not close to Indiana is not close to Southern Cal at all. I wonder where that started. You know what it is? It's probably because the real Irish actually used to fight with the Trojans. That's probably right. It's a history lesson for you. What is this commercial? Oh my gosh, that child is getting yanked by the rainbow. Oh my god. Oh my, that's very dangerous. You should not be grabbing that rainbow. Oh. They even got RBG in the cars now. Now the cars have like the gamer keyboards. Seriously, how many commercials do they need? It's one time. Aren't these timeouts 30 seconds? It's another commercial? How long are these timeouts? I can't get, like, this is crazy. If there's another commercial after this, I'm going to throw my TV out the window. I'm really putting a lot of stake into this. Okay, good. I was right. Oh, that was close. All right, 2:35 to go in the opening quarter. Michigan State up 7-0. Oh, we got Mike Pereira about to give us a rule update. Wait, what? Wait, so what? Wait, was there any timeout or what happened? Wait, hold on. That made it sound like that. Okay, so I guess they didn't use a timeout because of some. I don't know. I was confused. Anyway, 3rd down and 9. Jones gonna throw. Jones under pressure. Jones loses the football, but dives back on it. He will go down, and it'll be 4th down and long. Nearly strip sacked. I guess he did kind of get strip sacked there. It'll be 4th down, and the punt team's coming out for the Broncos. Wow, he just kind of poked it. Number 11 coming off the edge there. There's the snap, and there's the punt. And it'll be fair caught just inside the 25-yard line. So now Michigan State got a chance to go up double digits. First drive was a great, long, sustained drive that ended in a touchdown. See if they can do it again. Okay, so wait, hold on. Western Michigan's their leading tackler has a picture. Their rusher has a picture. What is Brady Jones? Does he not exist? I think that is a sack. I don't know what to call that because he fumbled it and then he ran on it, but then he got tackled. I don't know if that counts as a sack. In my mind, it is, but I don't know if technically it is. Practically, it was, but I don't know what the rule is. I guess I can look. See if they scored it. Tackles. Yeah, they called it a sack. Lafayette with the sack. They scored as a sack. Hey, Tigers. Wait, what? Are we on FS1? One of these this weekend? Oh, we're on FS1 tomorrow. Oh, we're on Fox tomorrow. I didn't even realize Tigers were in a national broadcast yesterday or tomorrow. I did not know that. Did not know that. Oh, this is a new Zen. I don't think I've seen this one. This is very nice. Got the waves crashing on a small island with a lighthouse. This is very nice. I'm glad they updated the Zen. Yeah, so far so good. Let's see how the offense looks on drive number 2. I'd like to see a little bit more passing, especially just because I want to see some of these new wide receivers. But Miles Frazier looks pretty good. 45 yards so far on, what was it, like 5 carries? Something like that? Yeah, 5 carries, 45 yards. What is that, 9 yards a carry? Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, obviously, those numbers will, but 45 yards on 5 carries, I'll take. And the defense looked much better on the second drive than it did on that opening drive where Western Michigan got a couple of big passes that went their way. It's so weird, though, like, because I know the Tigers play in, like, 40-ish minutes, but I'm like, oh, man, when it's a commercial break, I want to, like, instinctively go and check on the Tigers, but they're not playing right now. Special teams, too. The 2 big hits on special teams on those kick returns. I guess they didn't do much on the punt, but yeah, on the kickoffs. Oh, man. Texas, Ohio State tomorrow afternoon. Dude, that's going to be such a good game. I'm looking forward to that. I'm rooting for chaos, though. I'm not rooting for anybody in particular. I'm rooting for a good game. I just hope everybody has fun. Childs and the Michigan State offense come back out. Childs lining up under center to start this drive from his own 25. There's the snap, play action. Childs going to throw. Childs has time, throws it up the middle. It is caught for a first down. Omari Kelly, another first down reception for him. That's a nice throw as well from Childs through coverage. The long commercial. Yeah, no, it's bad. It's bad. Childs had nice amount of time there. Throws a dot to Kelly. One of the transfers that they got. 1st and 10. Nice. Just nice play. Childs under center. Hands it off to Frazier. Frazier, another nice run that time for about 7 or 8 yards, depending on where they spot him. 2nd down. The final minute counts down in the opening quarter. Hey, we got a receiver from Central Michigan. We got a lot of ones from states. We got Kent State, Middle Tennessee State. 2nd down and 3 after the 7-yard pickup from Frazier. There's your snap. Handoff goes to Frazier again. He rolls and picks up a couple after first contact, but it'll be 3rd down. But they're probably going to just let the clock roll here and end the first quarter. So it'll be 3rd down and 2. They're lined up to snap the ball. Are they going to run a play here to end the quarter? Oh, they got a jump. I think this is going to be a free play. Childs airs it out. It's a free play anyway, so it's going to be incomplete. So it'll be a 1st down to end the quarter. So it'll be offsides on the Broncos. That's a 1st down and the end of the first quarter. They'll take it. All right. It was a free play. I would have liked a little. I mean, Giles wanted to throw it deep, but was not very accurate on that throw. I'm pretty sure he's just trying to get rid of it. But 7-0 Michigan State after 1. Still a lot of time to go. Kelly played at Auburn for 2 years, so he does have experience at Power 5 prior to going to Middle Tennessee. Huh. Although if he ended up here after their time at Auburn, I mean he's been solid so far tonight, but you know, it's bad if you go from Auburn to Middle Tennessee to another Power 5. I don't know. Maybe he wasn't utilized well at Auburn, which wouldn't surprise me because it's Auburn. Then again, it's also us. Yeah. But it seems like Kelly's been much more involved in the offense tonight so far compared to Marsh. In the opening quarter, I mean, obviously he's leading the team in receiving yards, but this feels like he's been more involved in general. Like, I don't even know how many times Marsh has even been targeted. That's a good point. That's a good point. That's a good point. Kenneth Walker. But that was just lightning in a bottle, man. I don't know how Mel Tucker managed to identify that player. That player earned him and Peyton Thorne so much money. That's what's crazy. That's true. Every year we're just gonna be like, is this the next Kenneth Walker? Is Miles Frazier the next Kenneth? Or I don't know if is it Miles Frazier? I think wasn't that? It's M Frazier. Pretty sure it's Miles Frazier. Oh, Mackay Frazier. Nope, not Miles Frazier. Mackay Frazier. Oh, this is the Big Ten commercial with all the schools that they had to add Oregon, Washington, UCLA, and USC to. What are they gonna do when they gotta add all the rest of the schools that are looking for homes? What are they gonna do when we gotta add Oklahoma? I guess Oklahoma's in the SEC now, so that's not gonna happen. Oh my gosh. There. The biggest season opener ever. I mean, like, I can't remember a season opener that big in a while. Although, what is it with Texas playing reigning national champion teams? Like, what's the deal with that? Second year in a row they've done that. "65 total rushing yards for Michigan State in that first quarter. 10 for the Broncos." We're back in the game. It's fine. The end around run is going to go for a big loss. Hope with the tackle there, and that is not how you want to start the second quarter. It'll be second down and like 15. So now second down and 15. Childs going to need to throw it here. Pass coming. Giles loads up. Got a man, and it's caught by Kelly. Who else? And it'll be third down and much more manageable. Like a third down and 4. Childs and Kelly have quite the connection tonight. It'll be third down and 5 on the 10-yard pickup. 5 for 6 tonight for Childs. 41 yards. Childs gonna keep it himself. Looking for a block up front. Could not find the hole. It'll be fourth down and about 3. They're in Bronco territory. Kind of in no man's land. And I do wonder if they're just going to keep the offense out there. And they might be. I'm not seeing. Yeah, they're keeping the offense out there. Fourth down and 4. Michigan State wants to take advantage of a drive that kind of stifled out thanks to that big TFL. And they're just kind of in no man's land. They got to do something. Childs going to throw. Childs loads it up, and he makes the catch. First down. Kelly again. I mean, like, you would think these guys have been playing with each other for years. Amari Kelly and Aiden Childs have a great connection tonight. So, great play call on the fourth down. Michigan State keeps the offense on the field. Childs, a little low on the snap. He's going to throw it. Childs has got plenty of time. Lobs it up. It'll be incomplete, but a flag comes in. Nick Marsh was the intended receiver, and I think he was getting held there. This is going to be an auto first if it's on Western Michigan. And it is going to be pass interference on the Broncos. It's an auto first. It looked pretty bad. Like, I was wondering why Marsh was so far behind. And yeah, I mean, you're pulling on the jersey from the back. That's going to get called every time. Because Marsh had his man beat. And if he's not getting held there, he's making that catch, and it could go to the house. Now Childs under center, just shy of the red zone. At the Bronco 21. There's the snap. Handoff goes to Frazier. Frazier spin move. Does not get much further than that. He will go down to the 15 for a 5-yard pickup. Mekhi Frazier has made a name for himself in this run game. That's for sure. All he needs now is that touchdown. It's a 6-yard pickup. Second and 4. Play action. Childs rolling to his right. Finds Velling wide open. No, that's not Velling. It's another first down, though. Who is that? Is that Masudis? Is that what I heard? I think that's Masudis, is what he said. That's the other tight end. And the play action totally beat Western Michigan. So now 1st and goal for the first time tonight. Last touchdown was out of the 1st and goal. Childs under center. Takes the snap. Play action again. Childs under some pressure. Heaves up a prayer and it's caught. Touchdown! Nick Marsh. Touchdown, Michigan State. Pressure came, but Childs found his man, and it's 13-0. Nick Marsh was on the opposite side of the field. He had definitely good separation there and a perfect throw from Childs under pressure to find his wide receiver number 1. And now a chance to go up 14 for Michigan State. Back-to-back touchdown drives for this offense. Snap, hold, kick is good. 2 for 2 on extra points, 2 for 2 on touchdowns, 14-0. Michigan State is rolling. First passing touchdown of the year for Childs. First receiving touchdown of the year for Marsh. Hopefully not the last. What is this feeling I'm having, guys? Is this hope? Is this good? Is this good feelings? What do you think, Al Michaels?
Going to be a wet and likely wild night.
All right, it might be. Who is this woman in pink? Who is that woman? Does anyone know? It's Smithers. Who is that woman? I don't know who that was. I think we're supposed to know who she is, but I don't know. But look, we still haven't covered the spread though, guys. All right, we still haven't. We're still behind on that. All right, so we still got work to do. But the fact that we've held their leading rusher to 7 yards tells me, at the very least, we're good at stopping the run so far. And the fact that their leading receiver is their only receiver, it's going well. Oh my gosh. You're not lying though, Detroit fan, about these commercials. There are so many. It feels like an eternity. Maybe is it really always like this? I mean, when it's my team, I just want to get back to the game, right? Because I'm nervous, I'm emotional, but it feels like it's way more. Maybe I don't know. In college especially, it's like this. You want a grimace shake? Oh man, be careful what you wish for. That's killed like 400,000 people. You know, if Michigan State keeps rolling like this, you know what's going to be popping? It's going to be the McDonald's just outside on Grand River Avenue. The Green McDonald's. just off of campus. That's going to be popping at 4 a.m. Another 10-play drive, pretty much identical to the last one. 10 play, 75 yards, 5:59 burn from the clock. It doesn't feel this bad for any other sport. Oh. Spartans, what is your profession? Oh. Another kickoff for Michigan State. Could get used to this. And Western Michigan wisely going to let that one go to the back of the end zone for a touchback. Yeah, I mean, it does. When I'm watching the Lions, I'm usually pretty, emotional. So I'm, I don't know. In my mind, it does feel like, I'm like, it's like a million commercials, but I don't know. Baseball definitely doesn't feel like this. Like watching a Tiger game, it doesn't feel like there's that many commercials. Jones is going to throw it. No, he pump fakes, then throws it nearly on the ground. It'll be incomplete, so it was on the ground. Pressure was coming there. Or no, that's Bosma. I'm sorry. They brought in the new quarterback. Or no, Bosma with the reception. That's still Jones. Well, the one thing about baseball, though, whatever the time it says for the game is, that's when the first pitch is going to be. Every other sport doesn't do this, and it annoys the hell out of me. But, yeah. 2nd and 10. Jones going to hand it off, and that will go nowhere. It'll be 3rd down and 10. I believe that was Jordan Hall who was in there for the tackle. Yeah, right. That's true. They're usually running on time, but they can't entirely control that. Jones airs it out. Nobody home, and no flag, incomplete. Jones, I think, was looking for a flag there. I was kind of waiting on that too, but I think both the receiver and the defender kind of tripped on themselves, so they kept the flag in their pocket. So a quick 3 and out for the Broncos means Michigan State's offense is going to get back on the field. Gee, since that opening drive, Western Michigan offensively has done absolutely nothing. And a whistle is blown. The play clock looked like it was at 0. I think Western Michigan, and they're going to call a flag. No, it's going to be a delay of game on Western Michigan. I don't know if that's on purpose. I can't imagine, but that is, this is an insult to injury. It's going to be 4th and 15. There's the punt. And this will be a fairly deep one. Just caught at about the 28-yard line. A flag comes in. Jeez, is it going to be another flag on Western Michigan, or? Oh, no flag. Okay, never mind. It's like, I don't know how there could have been it was a fair caught punt. Like, what does that even? Oh no, they're going to say there was a hold on the return team. How do you hold? It was fair caught. What are you doing? Okay, well, so much for wherever they were spotted. They're back 10 yards from that. But now we're going to commercial. That's tremendous. I don't know how many times 3 o'clock comes around and I'm waiting 30 minutes because commercial dragged out. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess we're gonna be doing the new kickoff again in the NFL this year. I thought it was gonna be a 1-year wonder, but they're keeping it up. You know what would be the most ideal? Is if the first kickoff and only kickoff of the night for Western Michigan is to start the second half. Because Michigan State starts with the ball in the second half, which is stupendous. I don't understand that hold, though. Like, what were we doing? Like, whoever that was, you're getting a mouthful, basically. Like, what in the world are you thinking? Like, how are you hold? It's a fair catch. Don't touch anybody. Honest goodness, like. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There's so many commercials. Yeah, the new ESPN. I mean, it doesn't look that bad. Doesn't look that bad. Not really sure what's going on with the. Yeah, it is kind of nice. You get the sack leader, you get the tackle leader. It is pretty nice. The win probability though is kind of messing with me because it's on the right side now. It's kind of messing with me. Wait, hold on. They've been calling Nick Marsh Megatron since he was in 8th grade? What in the world? I mean, yeah, he is basically a mini Megatron based on those numbers. He's 6'3", 203. Megatron was 6'4", 210. Struggling. I couldn't care less about the team struggling. Let's get lit. Let's do it. All right, here we go. Childs going to take this one out from his own 19-yard line. This is as deep as it has been. And a nice carry there. Was that Frazier? Is Frazier number 7? I don't know what number he is. I think Frazier's. No, I knew that. I didn't know that they've been calling him that since 8th grade. Like, I didn't know, like, 8th grade? How big was he in 8th grade? When we played 8th grade football, we barely threw it. 2nd down and 2. Childs under center. There's the snap. Hands it off, and another first down to the 35-yard line. Frazier's number 7. Okay. I'm getting used to this, guys, all right? You know, it's week 1 for everybody, all right? Trying to figure out guys' numbers, names, the whole shebang. Oh, no, that's Brandon Tullis. Okay. Frazier is not number 7. That's what I thought. That's why I was a little... Okay. My instinct said that it wasn't him. It's Brandon Tullis. Aiden Childs, 8 for 9 so far, 66 yards. Childs gonna throw it, and it is caught for another first down to guess who? Omari Kelly. Omari Kelly with his 5th catch of the night, and we're not even through the second quarter. If there was fantasy football in college, you probably wish you had Omari Kelly right now. That's true. I don't know if they were throwing the ball a whole lot for my grade school. I don't know if that's really in the. We're not that kind of a school, I guess. And Childs kept it on the play action. He's sacked. That play was pretty much broken up from the start. Dylan Moore got the sack there. And they tried to. There was nobody there for Moore. That play was dead on arrival. 2nd down and 15. 77 total rushing yards for Michigan State, 80 passing yards for Michigan State. Childs going to throw it. Childs has some time, nearly brought down, and now he is brought down. And I thought maybe it would have been a horse collar tackle, but Tucker brought him down by the shoulder pad. Back-to-back sacks for Western Michigan. Now Childs is really going to have to air it out if he wants to keep the offense on the field. Yeah, he just got a piece of his jersey. Childs could not escape. So it'll be 3rd down and 22. Childs hands it off to Frazier. That is not going to be enough, but a decent enough pickup to make it 4th down with 6.5 minutes to go. And the punt team coming out for Michigan State. 4th down and 11. And it'll be the first punt of the night for the Spartans. So the first time the offense does not score a touchdown is due to a couple of... it said only 1 sack. I think that... was that not 2? Unless it was because he faked the handoff, but immediately was tackled, plus the other one. So 4th down and 11. There's your punt. And a really nice punt. Michigan State going to pin them at their own 1. That is a beaut. Brown, I believe that's Alante Brown, just got to the ball right there at the 1. So Michigan State might not have scored, but they pin them at their own 1. 14-0, 5:46 to go in the half. Special teams is playing well. Their 4:00 game is 49ers Seahawks on Fox. Well, glad I'm not going to be watching that. That sounds not interesting at all, even a little bit. You know what I noticed? I didn't get a notification from Bleacher Report on Michigan State. I'll have to look into that. Let me look into that right now. Normally I get little alerts at the half and everything. I guess not the half, but at the start, 5 minutes before start. Pretty sure I have Michigan State football as one of my alerts. Wait, did I not? Why is it saying follow? Did I not? I gotta log in. Hold on. I'm signing back in. Hold on. Maybe that's why. Yeah, because it signed me out for some reason. That's fun. Some MSU before the Lions. That's true. We got 2 MSU games before the Lions play. Tigers starting in 5. That's right. Also, we'll talk about it on Tuesday's show, but Jerry Jones needs to be put into a home. What in the world was that trade? And I gotta say, some of these Lions fans, you guys gotta, it is, to suggest that this is somehow, not that, Micah Parsons makes the Packers better. Are they an edge away from being a Super Bowl contender? I don't think so. But don't Don't act like this is like nothing, I guess. It is somewhere in between bad and good. Or not good. There's no good. It's somewhere in between like not a massive thing and a massive thing. There's some in between. You know, like Packers defense is going to be tough. Their offense, we'll see. Yeah, I mean, Penei Sewell is going to be having to work against Micah Parsons, and he's done well against Micah Parsons. So I'm not like some of these Lions fans that think that now, okay, the Packers are the best team in the division. As far as I'm concerned, it's still the Lions' division to win or to lose, I should say. But yeah, I mean, the Packers are a good team. They were a good team coming into the year. Look at Zeke the Wonder Dog. Anyway, from their own 2, I guess. I thought it was going to be their own 1. This could be a good time for a safety. Jones takes the snap, hands it off. Not going to get much, maybe a yard. I thought this was a 2-quarterback system. Brady Jones has been playing all night. Yes. This is exactly that. Yes. It means that what is more likely to happen is we're not going to sweep the Packers like we did last year. Probably. Right? But it's hard to sweep your division. I don't know if this is surprising to people. 2nd down and 9. Jones, snap, gonna throw it. Jones under some pressure, and he gets rid of it. But is it a fumble? Michigan State fighting for it. And they're gonna say an incomplete pass. Now, my question is, did he get rid of it in time? Or is that intentional grounding, which would, I believe, result in the safety? So there is an injured player on the offense. At least that's what they just announced. But okay, let's see. There comes the tackle. He's still up. Yeah. I mean, he was up. So the question now becomes, was it intentional grounding? Yeah, I can't really see if there was a receiver in the area. But, oh, geez. Number 71, Vandervest for Western Michigan. You hate to see it in week 1. We did, didn't we? Forgot about that. What was the final score of that game last year? Wasn't it like 10-7? How did we get 10? I guess you could have gotten a touchdown or 2-point. I don't know why we would be going for 2-point conversions. Chris Paddock against Seth Lugo tonight. I mean, Paddock pitched well last time against the Royals, so I guess hopefully he pitches well again. 16-10. Okay, for some reason I knew there was a 10 in there. Okay, that makes more sense for the safety. And you got 2 touchdowns and a safety. I do wonder, we'll see if they do actually review if that was intentional grounding. Because I couldn't really tell if that was a receiver in the area. But, I mean, to be fair to the quarterback, he kind of crowd surfed a little bit on that tackle. Oh, Illinois up 7-0 over Western Illinois. It's a Big Ten matchup. You guys see Dylan Raiola in Nebraska just got away with a victory over who do they play? Cincy? I think they played Cincinnati. Okay, so there was apparently a receiver in the area, but it'll be 3rd down and 9 at the very least. Jones gonna throw it, gets rid of it quickly. It is caught, but short. But only short by like a yard or two. Yeah, and they're just gonna punt this one away. Oh man, that ball was tipped. So good on. Was that Williams again? That's seriously like their whole. Oh wait, no, they're saying. Wait, they said 4th and 9. Did he not catch it? Looked like he caught it to me. And Kelly will fair catch it just at about midfield. Oh. Oh, so we do have a halftime show. We just didn't have a pregame show. Tigers are on. That's true. That man is wearing a bishop outfit. All right. Maybe he's an actual bishop. He could be. Probably not, though. Play action pass coming from Childs. He's rolling and rolling. And he's going to run with it, and he'll pick up a couple of yards using his feet to make a play and avoid a sack. He'll definitely take that. First 3 possessions for Michigan State. Touchdown, touchdown, punt. That punt drive was it started at their own 19, so it was the deepest they had started. But Michigan State got a chance to go up 3 touchdowns here at the half, and they will get the ball back at the half. And it's a screen pass to Amari Kelly. I got to get used to the numbers. Amari Kelly, number 1, picks up the first down, and into Bronco territory goes Michigan State. I mean, like, I don't want to over-exaggerate, but Amari Kelly, outside of Mekhi Frazier, I think Amari Kelly has been the most impressive player tonight. I mean, he might be more impressive than Mekhi Frazier, honestly. But Childs now under center. Snap, play action. Childs now under some pressure, rolling to his right, gets rid of it, and it is incomplete. Not sure what the cameraman was doing there because I didn't know where the ball went. But Childs avoiding the sack and successfully throwing it away. Geez, he nearly tripped there on Tullis. And that's a good pass to throw away. He got it out of bounds, so it was not going to really be at risk of being intercepted. That is just, I think, his second incompletion of the night. Childs under center. Snap. Gives it to Frazier. I believe. Yeah, that's number 5. That's Frazier, who's going to pick up about 8. Yeah, right? Childs learning from last year. When you throw it away, you got to throw it out of bounds, not inbounds. Childs, his last 3 games did not throw an interception. Wait, what? How is that possible? He ended up with 11. Childs gonna run with it. Childs breaking tackles. There goes Childs. past the 20, past the 15, past the 10, past the 5. What a run from Aiden Childs. The design play puts Michigan State in 1st and goal. I don't know where he specifically stepped out of bounds, but a design run, Aiden Childs. He stepped out at about the 9-yard line, I think. Minute 56 to go. 14-0. Michigan State looking to add on. All right, since it's commercial, I'm just gonna go ahead and put the Tiger game on my cellular telephone. I'll just have that on the side. Tigers got to win this series. They got to bounce back from the sweep against Oakland. Oakland Athletics, not Oakland. All right, runners at the corners, 2 outs. Oh, did that hit him? No. Torkelson, it's got a 1-0 count. But you got runners at the corners. Oh, Kansas City wearing their City Connect jerseys. Geez, that nearly did hit Torkelson. You got 2 outs, though. So you got to, if you're going to get it right now. Watch Torkelson hit a home run here. There's a lot of grass in this ballpark, too. So what is he doing? What's the something with the pitch com? Probably. I would definitely like to take an early lead on Kansas City. Mostly because I want Chris Paddock to have a little bit of a safety. Little bit of insurance runs. All right. We still on commercial? Yeah, we're still on commercial. Torkelson this season against Kansas City, 11 for 37 with 4 home runs and 12 RBIs. Dang. That's pretty good. Ball 2. Yeah, people forget it. Well, it's not the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute timeout. It's totally different from what the NFL does. It's a 2-minute timeout, not the 2-minute warning. 2 very different concepts. And Torkelson fouls it off. 2-1. All right, now we're back. That would be nice. Like to have another Royal Killer. Yeah, wow, he aired that ball out. It's 3-1 to Torkelson. A walk will load the bases with 2 outs. To be fair, Mickey played very well pretty much everywhere. One might even say he's one of the best players of all time. Oh, swing and a miss. 3-2 to Torkelson. Anyway, all right, back to Michigan State. 1st and goal from the Bronco 9. Childs under center. There's the snap. Handoff goes to Frazier, looking for the hole. Dives! And it is a touchdown! Mekhi Frazier gets in, and Michigan State goes up 20. The ball came out there, but he was already past the end zone after. 9-yard touchdown run, his first touchdown of the year. Yep, that's touchdown. And he walked him. Torkelson loads the bases with 2 outs. So 3 touchdowns in the first half for Michigan State offense. Trying to go up 21-0. Trying to cover the spread in the first half. They're not going to do it because it was 21.5. And the extra point attempt is good. It is 21-0. Minute and 50 to go in the half. Meanwhile, Wenzel Perez got a 1-0 count. You got Torkelson, Greeny, and Carpenter. That's your core, right? Ball 2. Okay. All right, Wenzel. I guess it's not really. Oh, it's kind of checkerboard-ish. It's just not, it didn't coordinate that well. Six plays, 54 yards, 2.5 minutes, and a 9-yard touchdown. Wow. 3-0 count to Perez. Got a chance to drive in a leading run here with 2 outs. Come on, Wenzel. Strike one. Another kickoff for Michigan State. The fourth of the half. And that will go all the way to the back of the end zone for a touchback. Oh, now it's a full count to Wenzel. He started 3-0. Come on, Wenzel. Come on, Perez. Let's drive in a run or 2. Or 4. That would be the most ideal. He struck him out. Dang it. Loaded the bases with 2 outs and got nothing. Jones is going to throw it. Pass is dropped. And is that a live ball? I think it's an incomplete pass. Just got it. It was just a little bit forward. Michigan State swarmed it after it was dropped. But it'll just be an incomplete pass. 2nd and 10. It'll be kind of crazy if we get the ball back. Michigan State does still have all 3 timeouts. Jones going to throw it again. Jones, pass is caught and brought down at about the 20. And guess who? It's Williams with the reception. It's 3rd down and 4. I'm sorry, is the receiver's name Tyleik Williams, like Tyleik Williams, the Lions draft pick? Former Ohio State Buckeye? That's crazy. It's 3rd down and 4 for Western Michigan. 1:08 to go. Jones going to throw. Quick pass is knocked down, incomplete. Another 3 and out, and that will stop the clock with 1 minute and 2 seconds. Michigan State's got another chance to score. At least a field goal. They could cover the spread in the first half. That's a nice play there from the edge. I think that's the edge. Got his left hand up there. Knocked the ball down. And there is the punt. That's a real nice punt. Kelly going to take this one out. Kelly past the 30, runs into his own man, gets past the 40, and down to about the 42-yard line. Oh, geez, Royals just hit a home run. It's 1-0 Kansas City. Who was that, Yastrzemski? Mike Yastrzemski just gave the Royals a 1-0 lead. Well, that's not the start you want, Paddock. Ugh. Yeah, I mean... Well, got to be in comeback mode, I guess. Let that be the only run you give up, Paddock. So now Childs back out there with 50 seconds to go in the half. Talk about a 2-minute drill. How about a 50-second drill? Childs going to throw. Childs under some pressure. He's brought down and sacked. Ball came out. and it will be picked up by Michigan State. But I'm not, was he down already? That is not how you want to start a drive. Jeez, yeah, no, definitely a strip there. So now it'll be second down and 1,000,000. Second down and 27. Western Michigan called timeout. Jeez, Paddock got 1-0, and then the following batter got on somehow. I'm assuming it was a base hit. Amari Kelly for Heisman? Yes. Yes. Start putting your votes in. All right. Second down and 27 at their own 25. Child's going to throw it. He gets a screen over to Frazier, and that's going to be for a loss, too. Wow. And I'm assuming another timeout taken by Western Michigan. And that was, you can't do much with that. So Western Michigan now, in their mind, feeling like maybe they got some time to have a quick drive. Oh. All right, line out there. Okay. That was Bobby Witt who got a base hit. So, of course, that makes sense. 3rd and 32. That is, you're going to need a big play, basically. You're going to need a real big play if you want to get this drive anywhere. Ball at their own 20. On an audible there. Childs just hands it off to, that is, I believe, Tullis. He will just pick up about maybe 7 or 8 yards. So it'll be 4th down, and I think the final time out of the half used by Western Michigan. 27 seconds to go. Michigan State still technically has all 3 timeouts, but I can't imagine they're going to be using those. Bobby Witt steals second base because of the ball bounce in front of Dylan Dingler. What the heck? The Mets are up 12-0? What the heck, Miami? There's the second punt of the night for Michigan State. It'll be fair call. No, he dropped it, but then he picks it back up as it goes out of bounds. Williams. Eesh. Boy, he is lucky that did not bounce right in front of him, or else Alante Brown would have come up with it. So now, 20 seconds to go in the half. 1st and 10 for the Broncos, down 21. Ball is at the Bronco 12. Jones gonna throw it. Quick screen pass, and it'll go for about a gain of maybe 6 or 7. He gets out of bounds to stop the clock. But Michigan State will get the ball back to start the third quarter. That's what's crazy. So Michigan State will have a chance to go up as much as 28-0. Start the third quarter. Jones airs it out. It's intercepted. Michigan State picks it off with 10 seconds to go in the half. Not a good throw. And Brady Jones throws his first pick of the night. And now with 10 seconds, Michigan State has a chance to go up 24-0, if not more, because they're going to be able to run maybe one or maybe 2 plays because they got all 3 timeouts. Just completely underthrew the intended receiver. I mean, the defender just stood there like a statue and was able to catch that ball. Didn't look tipped. Oh, geez. A 2-run home run by Michael Garcia. It's 3-0 Royals. Ay, Paddock. I said let that one run be your only one. Meanwhile, Garcia sent one to the bullpen. Ish. That's a good thing I got Michigan State on. Not one of those nights for Chris Paddock. I don't think that it sounds like are they gonna run an actual play here or are they just gonna like knee it? No, it looks like they're gonna run a play. I just hope you don't lose any yards, basically. Childs gonna throw it. Childs rolling, throws, it is caught. And you don't want to waste too much time, just enough. They might have gotten a yard. It'll be maybe not even. It'll be second down with 3 seconds. So they're going to bring out Ryan Eckley to kick this one. This is the second kicker Michigan State has. Why we're running a 2-kicker system? I didn't know that was possible. This will be his first field goal attempt of the year. First career field goal attempt from 46 yards out to go up 24-0. Apparently, he's the long field goal specialist. From 46 yards out. Snap, hold, kick is no good. Not even close. Wide left, and that will end the half. He had the distance, but he did not have the direction, and he's upset with himself. So 21-0 at the half. Michigan State will get the ball back. Meanwhile, Chris Paddock is getting hit around. See, that's why I would have liked to have some of those runs, Wenzel. Wait, we only scored 21 points 4 times last year? Let's see if I can remember those games. Let's see. Was that well, it wasn't FAU. It might have been. I think we scored 21 against Maryland, so that's 1. Iowa, that's 2. Did we score 21 against Boston College? I don't remember. I know we lost. Who was our other out of conference game last year? I don't even remember. Did we play North Dakota State or something? Didn't we play some garbage team? I don't remember. But apparently we only scored 21 points 4 times last year, and we just did it in the first half tonight. That's a good sign for the offense, or a bad sign for Western Michigan's defense. But I would like them to actually cover the spread. So we're going to need at least a field goal. I prefer like more than that, though. I want to be, I think I said like I want to be up like 30 in the third quarter. All right, come on, Paddock. Can you get out of this? Jonathan India. It's a 1-1 count to him. Just get the offense, get the bats back on the field here for Detroit. Come on now, 2-1. All right, just get out of this, Paddock. Come on, buddy. Let those 3 runs be the only runs you. I feel like I said this before. Let those 3 runs be the only runs you give up, Paddock. All right, come on, Paddock. 2-2. Jonathan India at the plate. Come on now. Man on second. 2 outs. Come on. 2-2. Swing, and he pops it up. Shallow right side. Torkelson. There you go. All right. Not the best first inning. 3-0. 3-0 Royals. All right. Into comeback mode. We play better from behind. I don't know if that's actually true. We have played games before from behind. I mean, we've come back against this very Royals team. It's just like last week, Friday, we were down 3-0 and we managed to win that game. Is that Morgan? Oh my gosh, Morgan Freeman. He's bald and old. That scared me. That was a Morgan Freeman jump scare. Oh, they're still doing these progressive becoming your parents commercials. Oh, this one I've seen before. All right. Tiger game is back at least. But, I mean, as far as this game goes, as far as Michigan State goes, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Aiden Childs in the first half, 75 yards, 11 for 13 and a touchdown. Granted, that's less passing yards than Brady Jones, but, you know, he's got a touchdown and no picks. All right. Mekhi Frazier, 76 yards, 10 carries and a touchdown. Amari Kelly, 6 catches for 54 yards. You know, like I'm liking how the offense is looking. I mean, what is that like? You had 3 touchdown drives and 2 punts. That's pretty good. All right, come on, Dingler. Ooh, ball 1, 1-1. All right, let's just. We were kind of pushing Seth Lugo a little bit last inning. So let's keep pushing him. Push him to the limit. Foul ball. Oh my gosh, stop about the Arch Manning. At this point, it's like, what if he just sucks? What if he's just really bad? What if Arch Manning is just like the worst quarterback ever? What if he's like the other Manning who like he can't walk no more or whatever, whatever happened to him, or he can't play football anymore? I think he can walk. Dingler flew out, so that's fun. No, it's not. It's not fun. He's had that last name his whole life. That's true. That is a true fact. He has had that last name his whole life. I mean, like, other people have the last name Manning. It's not just Peyton and Eli. All right, 2-0 to McKinstry. Okay, all right. Good hitters count. Come on, Z-Mac. Come on, son. Let's get on base. You know how you get runs? You get on base. Come on, Z-Mac. Ah, boy, that's kind of... he's out. Okay. Just a slow roller to the mound. Did not really get a full swing on that. Jeez, that like bounced off the plate too. I thought maybe with Seth Lugo fielding it, he would have threw it away, but evidently not. All right, come on, Javi. Let's start the rally. Javi Baez is going to start the 2-out rally. Here we go. Here we go. Come on now. What in the world is he? Jeez Louise. That's like the old Javi swing. He just. That was bad. 0-2 now. Don't swing. Oh no, he swung. Oh, it's a base hit. Okay, that's a good swing. Good job, Javi. All right. Here comes the rally. All right. 2-out single for Javi. Okay, all right. There you go. That's how it starts. That's how it starts. Opposite side, too. Oppo Taco on the single. Oh, no. All right, back to the top of the lineup. Colt Keith 0 for 1. That's all right. Strikeout in the first. Less than all right. It's so weird. I haven't watched the Tigers in what feels like an eternity because of the athletics games being in Sacramento. There you go. Base hit for Colt Keith. Okay. Okay, all right. You got your tying run at the plate. All right. A little bit of life here. All right. Who's it, Gleyber Torres? He can go yard. I don't remember the last time he does, but he can. He's he is capable. Back-to-back base hits through the right side. All right, come on. If we can at least just get a run, I'll take that even. Ideally, you get a home run here, but, you know. That's being idealistic. It's 1-0 to Torres. Okay. Watch us load the bases with 2 outs again. That would be pretty funny. Hopefully this time we actually score. Foul ball. All right. All right. What? They've won 11 straight road games, Texas has? That's crazy. All right, another foul ball. All right, 1 and 2 count to Glaber. Okay, that's not as good. All right, it's 1 and 2. Come on, Glaber. All right, that's way outside. He's definitely not swinging at that. All right, 2 and 2. Come on, Glaber. Let's bring Javi home. Come on now. Come on now. All right, all right. Oh, it's Megan Trainer. Okay. I didn't understand the joke of it, but okay. All right, it's 3 and 2 count to Glaber. Come on now, Glaber. Come on now. He bobbles in. Glaber's safe. Yes. Yes. Right? All right. We loaded the bases with 2 outs again. Oh my gosh. Seriously? Second inning in a row, we've loaded the bases with 2 outs. Bobby Witt bobbled it. That's wow. He kind of caught his own bobble. Ooh. All right, Glaber. There you go. Good base running. Okay, so now we got the leading run at the plate. Who is up? Isn't it all 6 of the Tigers base runners have come with 2 outs. That's quite the stat. 21 outs above average. Tie for the best in Major League Baseball, Bobby Witt. That's crazy. He's really good on defense, but I guess he managed to keep it so that he actually got the throw off, but obviously no out. All right. Who's up? Is it Greeny? It might be Riley. No, it's Carpenter. All right, come on, Carey. Come on now. All right, first pitch strike. Okay, not how I want to start the at-bat. Come on, Carey. Come on, buddy. He's got 2 career grand slams. All right, he's in an 0-2 hole. Not ideal. Not ideal. That's all right. It's all right, Carey. You can still get the hit. It's all right. Work your way back into this. Come on now. Oh, calls time. That's okay. All right. Come on now. I like how this is a Michigan State broadcast, but I'm really locked into this Tiger game right now. It's halftime. What do you want from me? Oh, is that going to drop? Yes, it will. Kerry Carpenter. All right, there you go. Couple of runs score. Now you got your tying run at third. All right. There you go, Kerry. Get a nice hit with 2 outs and the bases loaded. All right, I'll take that. All right, now let's tie this game up, Riley. I think it's green. That's a nice piece of hitting with 2 strikes, Kerry Bonds. Would have liked a home run there, but at least get the tying run over to third with 2 outs. Come on, Riley. Ball. All right, that's okay. That's good. Oh, we got some highlights. Georgia Tech, Colorado. I think I saw a notification. Colorado scored some touchdown, but I don't know what the score is. Oh, wow. Fumble. Oh, 7-0 Colorado in the second quarter. Meanwhile, Riley Green in a 1-2 count. Auburn, Baylor. Baylor was up 3-0. Oh, look at Jackson Arnold. Okay. 7-3 Baylor in the end of the first. Or 7-3 Auburn, I should say. Okay, 2-2 count. We got Western Illinois, Illinois. Oh, wow, wide open. Come on, Riley. Oh, man, he smoked that one, but it was foul. Oh, man, Illinois taking it to him. Oh, is it going to be 21-0? 24-0 Illinois in the second quarter. Dang. They're taking it to Western Illinois. Kansas Wagner. Green, another foul ball. 14-0 Kansas. Oh, it's going to be more. Isn't that the new field, too? 29-0. It's 2-minute warning. 2-minute timeout, I should say. Wow. Come on, Riley. Swing and a miss. Dang it. All right, well, we cut the lead down to 1 at least. It's 3-2 Royals. Of course, it's a Riley Green strikeout. Okay, well, if Paddock can just hold them to just the 3 runs, if those 3 runs are the only runs you give up Paddock and you can go like 5 innings, I'll take it. And it won't be great, but I'll at least take it. What is that nightmare of a commercial with these puppet dogs? Dog puppets? Puppet dogs? Wait. Puppet dogs. Dog puppet. I think it's dog puppet. I think that makes more sense. Man. It feels like this halftime has been forever. Is that just me? This feels like a way longer halftime than in the NFL. Maybe I'm crazy. I mean, that's obviously always a factor, but oh, okay. I was like, Labor Day special. Tigers only play 1 game on Labor Day. Why are they showing the Guardians and the White Sox for tickets? Oh, just a fly out. There you go. Okay. Get your leadoff man out. All right, that's better than you did the last time. A lot better than you did the last inning, Paddock. It's fair. It does feel like this halftime is way longer than most half times. It's foul ball. Okay. All right, are we finally back? I think we are. Look at Zeke, the wonder dog. How many Zekes do you think we've gone through? Is that cruel? Do you think I don't know if it might not be the same Zeke as when I was at Michigan State all those years ago. No, Zeke. That might be the same dog. But there's certainly been other Zekes, right? Maybe I'm wrong. Amari Kelly is that dude so far. I just wonder, like, assuming, everything continues to go this way, like, I wonder how much longer we're going to see the starters. We're going to start bringing if we score another touchdown, I got to imagine we'll see the backup, or I got to imagine if we're up like 28-0 going into the fourth, we're probably going to bring the backups in. But I prefer over 30. That's just my opinion. Just my opinion. Oof. 130 rush yards in the first half, most in the last 49 games. That is crazy. So Michigan State will get the first kickoff they will receive of the night. It'll go far. It'll go back as a touchback. So Aiden Childs in the offense will come back out again. 130 rushing yards. Western Michigan has just 11. 205 total yards for the offense and almost 20 minutes of total possession time. Michigan State done a very good job running the ball. That's for sure. So now from their own 25-yard line, Childs lines up under center. Childs hands it off, and that is not going to go anywhere. It might go for a loss. And not exactly the way you want to start the half. Second down and 11. Well, I guess Childs is going to have to use his arm early. On 2nd and 11. Pass coming. Childs throws it. It is incomplete. Not a great throw. Kelly was the intended receiver, and he just totally missed him. 3rd and 11. That's just the... What is that? Just the 3rd incompletion from Childs tonight? I mean, that's a pass you got to be able to make. Just totally missed him. 3rd and 11. 3 for 6 on 3rd downs with an average of 10 yards to go. Although that number is a little misleading. Childs now rolling to his right. Childs staying on his feet. Airs it out. Does he have a man? No, he does not, because he overthrew the ball. And Michigan State goes 3 and out. Just too much on that. That would have gone to the house if he hit his target. But -1 yard for Michigan State's offense to start the second half. Punt team coming out. Jeez, just too much on that. Just not what you want to see. And there is the punt. And it'll be taken out just inside the 20. Or was that the 30? That might have been the 30. So are they going to keep Brady Jones in there? It looks like they are. So they're going to keep Brady. They're running the Brady Jones system tonight. Oh, no, they're not. They're bringing in a new quarterback. Is that what I heard? Are they going to show a little? Yeah, Brock Lowry coming in for the Broncos after a shutout performance in the first half. They figured they might as well change. And whistles are being blown. A timeout was just called by Michigan State. Jeez. This is a bit of a disappointing start to the second half for Michigan State after a really nice first half. Early use of your timeout and a awful first drive. All right. Lowry's staying in a quarterback, though. It wasn't just a diversion to try to get us to use our timeout, which would be kind of funny if it was. Let's put the other guy in so that they use the timeout. All right. Lowry takes the snap, play action. He's going to throw it. Lowry rolling, now throwing incomplete. Threw it at the medical tent on Western Michigan's sideline. And the medical tent evidently not a receiver. It did not catch the ball. 2nd and 10. Play action. Now Lowry going to throw it deep up the middle. Oh, and he heaves it in. Wow. Brooks just able to just catch that teardrop pass. Thought maybe it was going to be overthrown, but Lowry perfectly placed that ball. Michigan State lucky they made the tackle there, because he could have taken that all the way. Well, I mean, I guess Lowry taking from Jones, who also had a big throw when he started his night. Now into Spartan territory of the Broncos. Snap. Fakes the handoff. Pass coming. Pressure coming. Gets rid of it. It'll be incomplete. Nearly sacked. 2nd down and 10. Western Michigan has been in this place before, but they ended up turning it over on downs. Second down and 10, though. Lowry hands it off, goes nowhere. In fact, it goes for a loss of a couple yards. So now Michigan State with a big chance here on 3rd down and long. I don't know. I mean, like, is Western Michigan in 4-down territory? You're down to 3 touchdowns. You don't know if you're going to get back here. You might as well, right? I mean, especially if you can make it close. Broncos just 1 for 6 on 3rd down. There's the snap. Lowry going to keep it himself, and he is going to be brought down as he gets to the line of scrimmage. I think that was a design run. And it'll be 4th down and 12. I'm not really sure why they opted for the design run on 3rd and 12, but they're going to keep the offense out there on 4th down and 12. So it's basically the same spot they were in last time, but a much deeper 4th down. Lowry going to throw it. Lowry under pressure, gets rid of it, finds a man open, and he's going to be just short. He is just short. So it'll be a turnover on downs. Wow. Williams with the reception, but it'll be a turnover on downs. Wow. I mean, Williams had a great night for Western Michigan, but he is, unfortunately, not enough. All right. So, Michigan State gets the ball back. No harm, no foul. 21-0. All right, you got the tying run at first base with 2 outs here for Detroit. Apparently, we've been better with 2 outs, so maybe Zach McKinstry will get a base hit here. Or a home run. Even better. Grimace! Oh my gosh, it's Grimace! Oh, this is the Grimace shake? Oh my. I didn't know the Grimace shake was actually real. I thought that was just a joke. I didn't think they were going to bring it back after all those unusual deaths surrounding the Grimace shake. Is that slander? Is that libel? Which one's the written one? I think libel's the written one. All right, it's 2-2 to McKinstry. Come on now, Z-Mac. Represent Central Michigan as Western Michigan is currently dying. Oh, what happened? Did he go? Or was it a foul ball? I don't know what happened. No, it was a ball. So Torkelson steals second base on, or maybe, I don't know if it's a steal technically because it might be a wild pitch. Yeah, he checked his swing. All right, so now you got your tying run in scoring position. Come on, Z-Mac. All right, well, it's ball 4. That's okay. I guess you would have had the scoring run in, or you would have had the tying run in scoring position anyway then. All right, come on now. You got your tying run in scoring position with 2 outs. Apparently, we're way better at getting hits when we got 2 outs than when we got no outs. A nice view of the downtown Lansing, right in front of the Capitol building, as the streetlights just came on. Very nice Capitol building. I've been in there. Very, very nice building. Oh, Baez just flew out. That sucks. Thought maybe he got more on that. Childs hands it off to Frazier, who's got a lot of room to run. And he gets just past the 35. Had to cut as he ran into a little bit of a wall there, so it'll be first down. Just saw a lot of green grass and eventually had to run out of bounds there. First and 10. 92 rushing yards tonight for Frazier. Play action. Childs going to throw it. He's got time. Now under some pressure. Now he's going to run with it. There goes Childs breaking defenders' ankles as he gets into Bronco territory. That's his second big run of the night. Making plays on his feet. A nice play from Childs. Back-to-back first down runs. Man, he's just that poor defender. He kind of had him tricked as it looked like he was going to throw it, but then he just kept going. Now Spartans into Bronco territory. And a handoff goes to Tullis for a gain of about 4. Maybe less than that. Maybe just 3. mean, all Childs needs is 3 more passing yards to have more than Brady Jones. So if you could just like get a 3-yard pass or a 4-yard pass, Childs, that'd be great. He's definitely got more total yards because of the runs, but although he might have lost some because of the sack, so maybe not. 166 total rushing yards for Michigan State. Western Michigan has 9. So that's at least promising from the defensive side. Toss out to Frazier, and Frazier, trying to stay on his feet, will get past the 40, but not enough for the first down. 9.5 to go in the third quarter. Michigan State up 21-0. Looking to add on. Third down and 2. And as whistles are being blown, flags are coming in. There was some movement. I think it's going to be on Michigan State. And it is a false start on Michigan State. That is, I believe, just the second penalty of the night, but you hate those pre-snap penalties. Yeah, no, definitely a false start. So instead of 3rd and 2, you're now working with a 3rd and 7. That's just the second penalty of the night. Definitely could need a big play. Childs. Snap, gonna throw it. No, he's gonna run with it. Childs cannot break free. He's gonna pick up a yard, but that will not be enough. It'll be 3rd down and 6. And Michigan State, again, they kind of find themselves in no man's land. I wouldn't be surprised if they just go for it here. They've done it before. Childs definitely could have gotten that, but fortunately just got tripped up. Not much you can do. And I guess they're not going to go for it. Are they just punting it? Eesh. Back-to-back punts to start the second half offensively. And that is a long hold on the punt. And a perfect punt. Another one. Michigan State special teams putting on a show. That will put the Broncos inside their own 2. Looking for a safety. Man, we should be up like 30. 2 punts to start the half is not what I want. That doesn't make me feel good. A safety would be nice. Would like a safety. Still 3-2 Royals. 2 outs. I was going to say Wenzel Perez up. Salvador Perez. Different Perez. I just want to cover the spread. You know, we were 21.5 point favorites, something like that. Can we please cover the spread before the fourth quarter? Oh, what a catch in center field. Right at the wall, Wenzel Perez caught the out. Wow, so it's Perez to Perez. Okay. I was like, oh boy, don't tell me that Salvador just hit a home run. No, he caught it right at the wall. Oh gosh. Their number 1 game? Gosh, they're trying to promote Commanders Giants. That sounds like a terrible game. That's the 1 o'clock game? Oh, geez, that's probably going to be the game I end up getting. I might get Bengals Browns. That's actually closer. I don't know what game I'm going to get for the 1 o'clock hour. All I know is I'll be a nervous wreck because the Lions will be playing at 4. Well, at least play at 1 o'clock the following week. I like the 1 o'clock because it means that I get it over with, whatever the game is, and then I can move on with my day. I can emotionally detach for the rest of the day and go from there. It's like I hate when I I like the prime time, but I also hate the prime time, you know? It's kind of why I'm not liking this, because like I'm going to go to bed and I'm, assuming Michigan State ends up winning, I'm going to be like still emotionally invested in the fact that we're like the game is happening, and so I'll be awake but it's going to be late, and it's the whole thing. It's the whole thing. See, I don't want to see backups. I don't want to see the backups. I want to see Childs get another touchdown. Like these first two drives in the second half, I don't want to see the backups. They need to go out there and put together a good drive before the backup comes in. That's how I see it. I think you got to put together at least one more scoring drive before you get the backups in. At least. 30 points is when I want to see the backups. That's my rule. All right. So now at their own 1, Lowry staying in. There's a loud student section right behind him. Pass, handing it off, and he's not going to get out of the end zone. It's a safety. First play, and it's a safety. Michigan State goes up 23-0. Just like that. And finally, Michigan State gets some points in the third quarter. And it's thanks to the defense. What is it with Michigan State opening game of the season in the Jonathan Smith era and getting a safety? You'll take it. Michigan State will get the ball back now. And they have, at least as of now, covered the spread. So now, Western Michigan will punt kickoff. I don't know what to call it. I guess it's kind of a punt, but it's not a punt. That's the first safety since the season opener of last year, they just said. I mean, I guess that, yeah. We weren't getting a whole lot of safeties last year, other than, I guess, against Florida Atlantic. And it'll be taken out from the 20. And a nice return there by Alante Brown to get past the 40. So good field position for this offense again that has struggled in this third quarter. Man, we almost had 2 safeties. We could have had the safety in the first half as well. All right, Glaber Torres with a base hit. It's your tying run at first base with 1 out. All right. Come on, guys. Come on, Tigers. All right. Ball at their own 42. Childs under center. There's your snap. Handoff goes to Frazier. And he'll pick up about 5 yards there. Maybe a little less. It'll be 2nd down and 6 on the 4-yard pickup. That was a nice cut there from, did I say Miles Frazier? Mekhi Frazier. If I keep saying Miles Frazier, you can just ignore me. For week 1 for everybody. 2nd down and 6. And a little end around to Frazier, and he falls down and loses a couple of yards. Or that's not Frazier. That's Rodney Bullard. That's a base hit for Kerry Carpenter. Okay, now you got your tying run in scoring position with 1 out. Okay. Gonna be 3rd down and 8 on the loss of 2. They're gonna have to throw the ball a little bit. Childs, I mean, he's got 75 yards in almost 3 quarters. He's only thrown the ball 15 times. As you can say, 3 for 8 on 3rd downs. Childs gonna throw. Childs airs it out. Got a man open and he dropped it. Oh my gosh. You're wide open. You gotta catch that. I mean, that's a perfect throw from Childs. Wait, too far out? His feet were down. What do you mean too far out? How do you not catch that ball? So, Childs still cannot get a passing yard. He might not get a passing yard this quarter. And there's another punt. And this one will end up. Oh, he bobbled it. And now he's going to run it out and be forced to end up at about the 11 or 12. Geez, that could have been a total nightmare, but apparently just running the ball. But man, like, it's like Childs hadn't had I don't think Childs has a passing yard this quarter. I could be wrong about that, but like, oh yes, Riley Green. That's going to be extra bases. Glaber ties it up. Riley, is he going for 3rd? No, he's going back to 2nd. Go back to 2nd. Tigers take the lead. Riley Green with a 2 RBI double. It's 4-3 Detroit. There you go. There you go. 4 unanswered runs for the Tigers. Jeez, he smoked that too. Nice piece of hitting. Big field in Kansas City, so take advantage. Hopefully those 3 runs that Paddock gave up are the only runs he gives up, though. As we already kicked Lugo out of the game. So we're already going into their bullpen. And it's just like last week. Last week, Friday night, Royals went up 3-0, and then we slowly but surely came back. I mean, the game's not over. Still got a lot of baseball left to play, but and now they're both on commercial. Now I can't even. What do I do with this? I would like to get 30 points. All right. That's what I want. I want one more Aiden Childs touchdown. We had the over under on Aiden Childs passing touchdowns on at 1.5. He's got 1. Now, I guess at the very least, this is a much better night than he had last year. But honestly, like, this second half has not made me feel great. First half made me feel good, but the second half of offense is just totally stifling. What is that man? Do we really need that shot of that man enjoying his hot dog? I don't think we need that. Yeah, we did. So far. I mean, assuming Western Michigan doesn't score. Speaking of scoring, there's a couple of broken tackles and a run for a first down for Buckley. Final 6 minutes of the third quarter, rolling down. Torkelson's got 2 walks tonight. Good for him. Get that OPS up. A little high snap to Lowry. Now he's going to try to run with it. He will pick up about 3. Second down and 7 now. Oh, I thought that would be a base hit from Torque. Dang. That's all right. 23 rushing yards for Western Michigan. And now they're going to try an end around, and that will go for a loss. Michigan State is not letting the Broncos run the football on them. It'll be 3rd down and 8, I think. Yeah, 3rd down and 8 and the loss of 1. Little reverse end around. And there was I thought maybe that was going to be a big play, but no. Michigan State's defense really well against the run tonight. So 3rd down and 8. 1 for 7 on 3rd downs with an average of 7 yards to go. Lowry under some pressure. Now he's going to run with it. He's got room, and he's going to pick up the 1st down and then some, staying on his feet. And just shy of midfield, Lowry converts on his feet, and the Broncos keep the offense on the field. Lowry going to throw it. Lowry airing it out, going deep, and it is... Oh my gosh, did he catch it? He did! Brooks again made the adjustment, and the Broncos offense is starting to come to life here. Now, Western Michigan just a yard shot. Oh, and the ball is fumbled on the snap. Lowry has to get rid of it. It'll just be an incomplete. Oh, man. That could have been very dangerous. They were trying to move quickly there. I can't believe Lowry caught that. I mean, again, pretty good coverage there from Bell. I don't know how he came up with that football. Both of Western Michigan, a little high on the snap, and Lowry under immediate pressure, he's brought down and sacked. Down to the Spartan 30. I was just about to say, both quarterbacks that Western Michigan has put out there have more passing yards tonight than Aiden Childs, which is, well, not exactly what I would have thought when we were up 21-0. But both of them have at least made it one big deep shot. So now on 3rd down and 17, inside 3 minutes of the 3rd quarter, Lowry gonna throw it. Lowry under some pressure. Now he's still rolling. Now he gets rid of it, but he completely overthrows the screen pass. It'll be incomplete. And now 4th down and 17. I mean, you're down 23. You're probably going for it again, right? Are they going to go for it, or are they just going to kick a field goal? They're going to try a field goal, just get some points on the board. See, here's the thing, though. If they make this field goal, then we gotta score to cover the spread. All right, so hopefully they dismiss it. That would be the most ideal. I mean, hopefully we score, and then it doesn't matter, but... Hunter Smith with his first career field goal attempt. Kick is up, and it's no good. Wide left. Not even close. And Michigan State defense once again comes up with a stop. So far, the only scoring that's happened in the 3rd quarter was a safety. Still got 2:36 to go. I didn't even know Megan Trainor was like I thought Megan Trainor was fat. That mean? Did she lose weight? I thought she was fat. Am I wrong? Am I thinking of the wrong? Megan Trainor. All right, let's see. Wasn't she fat? Okay, she was fat. Dramatic weight loss. Okay. This is fascinating. Okay, yeah, she's okay. Where's the original Megan Trainor? Okay, yeah, she was definitely fatter. Wow. Good job, Megan Trainor. What? All right, come on, Paddock. Just keep this game. Like I said, let those 3 runs be the only ones you give up. Okay, that's just a fly out. There you go. There you go. That is the worst commercial I think I've ever seen. Eesh, that was terrible. I hope I never have to see that commercial again. Oh, all right. I guess that's the end of the day for Paddock. He goes 3 2/3 and gives up 3 runs. Although, granted, he only gave up the 3 in the first inning, which is not, that doesn't make it better. I'm surprised they weren't keeping him in to finish the inning at least. Huh. All right, come on, Childs. I know it's late. I know it's 9:32. Past your bedtime. Come on now. Let's score a touch. I want to be up 30. That's what I said. In the third quarter, I want to be up 30 points. I don't know if they're going to utilize him that way, Detroit fan. I think they like him out of the bullpen. Childs going to throw it, and he does. It'll be caught by Marsh for a gain of about 6. And finally, Aiden Childs eclipses at least Jones's passing yards. So a 6-yard pickup. He's got 81 yards, 12 for 17. I'd like for him to get to 100 yards. Is that really like that? That seems like such a low bar. I mean, he's got over 100 total yards, but Childs with another screen pass to Marsh again, who stays on his feet and picks up the first down. Boy, he is tough to tackle, that's for sure. Back-to-back passes to Nick Marsh for this one for a first down. I mean, he was one-on-one with a defender, and he just said, I don't care, and barreled his way through. 16 total first downs for Michigan State tonight to just 7 for Western Michigan. Marsh with 5 catches for 37 yards and a touchdown. Ball at their own 40. Childs going to throw it again, and that time again to Nick Marsh, staying on his feet after multiple tackle attempts to pick up 5 yards. Eesh. He is not an easy guy to tackle, but it'll be 2nd down and 5. I mean, just 1, 2, and then a 3rd time, but then you had to get an extra defender to bring him down. Final 30 seconds to go in the third. Second down and 5. Giles hands it off. That will go for a loss. And that will be the end of the third. So it'll be third down and what, about 7? Are they going to run another play here? 5 seconds, 3 or 4, 3, 2, 1, and that will do it. Oh, I see. They were trying to get a 12-man on the field penalty, but hold on, did they call timeout or? Well, third quarter ends with just 2 points of scoring. 23-0 Michigan State. What is with the hot dog suit? Why did you? I just want to know why. I'm just asking questions. Those dogs are driving. What is this? That's actually kind of funny. Dogs driving the Subaru. I don't know. That was amusing to me. I thought it was amusing. I'm easily amused. I don't know why, but dogs doing human things it's like it just hits a certain nerve for me as far as funniness. Like I love all the paintings of dogs playing poker. I just find it's not high art, but it's my art. How about that? All right. Top of the fifth, 4-3 Tigers. Dylan Dingler leading off. Might as well start calling this game because Michigan State game is going to take like a million years to get out of commercial. Foul ball from Dingler. So 1-1 counted Dingler. Looking for his first hit. 0 for 2. Come on, Dylan. How about go yard? How about that? Haven't seen a Dingler home run in a while. Another foul ball. All right. If I got to see this stupid Capital One commercial with Derek Jeter and how did you become the Capital One Bank guy? I was actually asking the Capital One Bank. I don't care. I say that and I have a Capital One credit card. That's what's crazy. I'm a customer. Oh, that was close, but Dingler's out at first. I do wonder what they're going to do about this Big Ten commercial when the Big Ten is like 40 teams. Well, what are we at? 18 teams now? So what are they going to do once we get to like 25? What are they? What's going to be the plan there? Like we going to add Colorado? Maybe we're going to add Oregon State because we already got Oregon. Add Washington State as well. We could do that. That just makes sense. See who else could we add? Texas Tech. Oh, there's Luigi. See, my question is like, do you like the person he had like a morph suit and Luigi over the morph suit? But my question is this: do you go in with the morph suit? Or do you got to not have the morph suit on when you're going through security? Do they got to know who you are? I feel like they won't let you in with the morph suit. Childs gonna throw it. Childs, some pressure coming. Childs now gonna run with it, and Childs gonna be brought down and sacked, unable to escape. And that'll make it 4th down. I didn't even realize that was 3rd down. I like straight up forgot what down it was. I thought it was 1st down, and okay. I gotta say, not a whole lot of protection for Hayden Childs. That is like sack number 1,000. It feels like the 3rd sack of the night, and another punt. Michigan State offensively has done absolutely nothing in the second half. I was like, where did the ball go? Okay, this is touchback. Are we going to commercial? Are you kidding me? There's no way you're going to the commercial. We got 2 plays. That's crazy. That is actually crazy. That is crazy. We have a 3rd down failed conversion, and then you have a punt, and you go to commercial. That's crazy. That's actually absolutely crazy. Meanwhile, Javi once again swinging at a pitch that's like 100 feet out. Syrup. Oh, I was ready for Javi to swing at that pitch. I was so ready for it. Emotionally, spiritually. There's a wave going on. And he swung at a pitch in the dirt outside. I mean, it's like he decided he was going to swing before he even saw the pitch. Oh, we got both of them in commercial. This has been the tale of 2 halves. First half, vibes are high. Second half, vibes are not as high. One of 6 Big Ten teams to return head coach and both coordinators. Really? Unexpected. So wait, Jones back in? Braden Jones back in. He's going to take a shot, and that one is way overthrown, incomplete. So Brady Jones back into the game. Not sure. I guess they didn't like what they saw from Lowry, even though he has more passing yards. Well, that's 2 quarterback system, I guess. Play action pass coming. Jones rolling, and he gets out of bounds, but he picks up about 2 or 3 there. It'll be third down. Wow, in his first 2 seasons, the second season he had 3 more wins, 5 more points a game, and minus 12 turnovers. Okay, well that means we could be 8-4 then, if that is what that is. That'd be nice. 8-4 would be nice. Third down and 7. 2 for 9 on third down for the Broncos. Pass coming from Jones. Throws it as he's hit. It is caught for a first down. It's a nice play. Can't get mad at that. That's just a nice play. He made the throw as he was hit. It's a nice catch. Who is like running their engine outside? I don't know if that. I don't think that got picked up on the microphone. Another pass from Jones. That time it's incomplete. Raphael was bringing the pressure. He's got sacked tonight, him and Jordan Hall. All right, second down and 10 now. Snap, handing it off again, and that time it's probably one of the bigger gains on the run tonight. It'll be third down again. Third down and 4. Why is the clock not running? What's going on with the clock on the FS1 broadcast? I don't know what the clock is, but it's not rolling. What's going on here? All right, well, at least I know the down. I don't know what the time is, but it's third and 4. Pass coming, and it is caught, and a first down picked up. I don't know what the time is. It says 12:57 to go in the third, but it's been like 5 minutes of real time. I have no idea what's going on with the time. Another pass coming from Jones. Gets rid of it, and it's way overthrown, incomplete. Jeez. Multiple times where Jones is just complete. I don't know where he's throwing. But I mean, it does feel like it was like a light switch flipped, and you had Michigan State dominating on both ends in the first half, and now in the second half, it's like they're doing the job they need to do on defense. As there's a deep shot that's incomplete as well, but offensively, Michigan State has done pretty much. Well, not pretty much. Has done nothing. Okay, now we got the very Yeah, the very ghetto-looking game clock, because FS1 apparently did not have the budget to have a working clock on their score bug. So 11:46 to go. Third down and 10. 4 for 11 on fourth downs. But I feel like most of those conversions have come this half. Another pass coming from Jones. Jones airs it out, and nobody home, incomplete. And there might be a flag. And there is. I'm assuming this is going to be intentional grounding. That'll essentially make it a sack. So now I think they do got to punt it away, because that'll push them well into their own territory. Yeah, he just aired it out, but there was nobody even remotely nearby. There's your snap, and your punt is high and away. And a fair catch called. Michigan State will take it from about their own 20. 23-0. 11 and a half to go in the game. Hoping we can get one more touchdown, please. Oh, geez. Bottom of the sixth. Second and third, or first and second. 2 outs. Tigers going for a pitching change. Can we just have one touchdown drive? One. Even though that we should be winning like 38-0 at this point. I'll take just 30-0. All right. Who is that? Is that Melton? Yeah, Troy Melton in. All right, come on, Melton. Just get out of this. I need one out, buddy. Oh boy, it was Michael Garcia, who's already got a home run tonight. All right, foul ball. My gosh, they are really hyping this game. This big noon tomorrow. I get it, but still, just like, all right, here, 2-strike count. Come on, Melton. Come on now, sit him down. A 3-pitch strikeout would be pretty nice. Okay, just missed. I will say we are now just past the 3-hour mark, and we're still a decent ways away here in the fourth quarter. These college games, man, it's the commercials. It just take forever. Get to it. Yes. All right, cool. Got out of the jam. Phew. Good work, Melton. They are really, I mean, I get it. I get FS1 hype in this Ohio State Texas game because it's why is there a random Texas fan at this game? Did he maybe he like booked the wrong flight. He wanted to book a flight to Columbus, got one to Lansing. Figured he might as well stay for the Western Michigan game. All right. Childs is staying in here in the fourth quarter. Like I would have liked to already have the backups in the fourth quarter, but after a putrid third quarter, you gotta keep him in. Childs under center. And a whistle being blown, there's going to be a false start penalty. And that'll make it a 1st and 15, not the way you want to start a drive. Second false start penalty. They're saying 1st and 10. It's not 1st and 10, it's 1st and 15. FS1 is just on another one. Handed off to Tau Tolliver, who was a transfer. Picks up a couple of yards, but maybe 4 yards. Almost the penalty yards. The clock will continue to run. I thought we were going to see more of Tau Tolliver because I thought he was the number 1 on the depth chart, but evidently Mekhi Frazier is that guy. 101 yards on the night, and obviously seeming to be the end of his night. 2nd and 12. It's a 3-yard pickup from Tolliver. Pass coming from Childs. Childs has time, throws it, and once again dropped. I mean, like that. Amari Kelly, you got to come up with that ball. That was a little high. Okay, that was not a great throw. And he had a man wide open. You got to be able to hit those throws. Because that's a first down. Yeesh. Tale of two halves for Childs, that's for sure. Childs a little low on the snap. Now he's going to throw. Childs rolling, throwing, caught, first down. And Amari Kelly makes up for it. Gets the first down, and finally the offense makes a big play and converts on a 3rd and long. Just under 10.5 to go in the game. That's probably the best throw of the half for Childs. Finally did something. And Amari Kelly, I think that's his first catch of the half. Granted, I don't think he's really gotten a whole lot of targets, but that's still. Childs now lined up under center. Toss to Oliver, or Tolliver. Is it Tau Tolliver? I think it's Tau Tolliver. Gonna pick up about 5, maybe less than that. Nine and a half to go. 2nd and 4. I got to imagine this is, regardless of what ends up happening, hopefully the end result is a touchdown. This would be the last drive for Childs. Another handoff to Tau Tolliver, and I think he's going to get the first down. He might be just short. Seven catches for 75 yards for Amari Kelly tonight. Okay, they did give him the first down. Okay. Childs staying in the shotgun. He's going to fake the handoff and throw it. Childs airs it out, and it is caught for a first down. There is a flag down. McCray with the reception, his first catch of the night. We'll see what the flag is. It came in the secondary. Hopefully it's not OPI. And it's going to be defensive holding, which will be declined naturally. Despite the penalty, Michigan State comes up with a big play. Oh, so he was holding Nick Marsh. No wonder he didn't. That makes sense why he didn't throw it to him. But a wide open McCray. So now Childs with over 140 yards passing. Numbers looking a lot better after this drive. And the handoff to Tolliver. It's going to go for just about 5 yards or so. Oh, Tau Tolliver lost a shoe. I gotta say, don't see that every night. Did he really? Yes, he did. He did lose a shoe. That's crazy. You gotta tie your shoes, buddy. 2nd and 5. Trials. Play action. He's gonna throw it, but pressure's coming. He gets rid of it to a wide open Jack Velling. Or no, that's I don't know. The other tight end, Masuma. 1st down. And now the offense really starting to look like how it did in the opening half. Mostly the opening quarter, I'd say. Or, well, actually, no. 2nd quarter was when we scored 2 touchdowns. So, opening half. Jeez, Mustafa looks better than Jack Velling. Whatever, Mustafa, whatever the guy's name is. M. Childs under center. Ball is now at the Western 14. So best scoring chance Michigan State has had all 2nd half. And the handoff goes to Frazier, who I thought his night was done, but I guess they're bringing him in. Six and a half minutes to go. Michigan State trying to put a 30 bomb on Western. In the last 2 seasons, Mekhi Frazier had 21, or last season he had 21 rushing yards. Tonight, he has 104. That is absolutely crazy. And another whistle and a flag comes in. It's going to be another false start penalty on Michigan State. That is the 3rd tonight. I mean, again, you just unnecessary mistakes in a spot where there really shouldn't be a whole lot of pressure. I mean, it's not like you had to deal with crowd noise. Last year, Michigan State was 2nd most in the Big Ten in penalties per game with 6.7. Kyle's going to throw it on 2nd and 13. Pressure coming, and he's brought down, and the ball came out, and it's picked up by Western Michigan. 4th sack of the night, and it's a strip sack that ends a really promising drive. And another turnover. Technically on Childs. Obviously, it was strip sack. Oh, man. So that is disappointing. 5:40 to go. 23-0 Spartans. Are we really not going to score a single touchdown in the 2nd half? I think we are. I think that's what we're about to do. Get into the red zone, you get nothing. Especially you turn it over. That's just brutal. That's just brutal. It's so funny because we're blowing them out. I mean, blowing them out. 23-0 is not a blowout in my mind. I guess it is kind of a blowout. But like, you haven't scored a touchdown since the 2nd quarter. It just feels like such a, lot of missed opportunities. All right. Rose got the tying run at first base with 1 out. Come on, Milton. Let's get a double play. Inning-ending double play, at least. They don't even want to reference the Orioles Giants. The Fox Fox Baseball in America. They were like, yeah, we're not going to talk about the fact that it could be the Orioles Giants, depending on where you're at. I don't blame them. Two teams that are well out of the playoffs. Swing and a miss. There you go, Melton. So at this point, I feel like we got a better shot of getting a defensive touchdown than we do an offensive touchdown. .540 to go. And Lowry back in for Western Michigan, trying to get them on the board and what might be their final chance. And they pick up about 5 on the carry. I mean, an unblocked strip sack there. Not a whole lot that Aiden Childs can do there, other than maybe be more aware of the surroundings. But yeesh, come on now. First to third. There's a pass for a first down. Forced out of bounds is Williams. The clock continues to roll here as we have gotten into the final 5 minutes of the game. Pass coming from Lowry. It is caught and brought down for a loss of 1. A nice play there. Make it a second down and what, 11? Second and 11? Do they have a sideline reporter in this game? Or does FS1 not get sideline reporters? No, they don't. They don't get a sideline reporter. Second and 11. Pass coming. Another screen, and it's dropped. Wow. That's unfortunate. Oh, what just happened? We just got a big out, apparently? Okay, that's fine. What did he, like, make a catch off the wall, or? Oh, yes, he did. Look at Kerry Carpenter. Leaping catch. No, it was not. It was not good. I mean, like, we got some... I mean, he's got better stats on the night, at least. Childs, 155 yards and a touchdown. But it's like, that shit... We should have 2, at least. Come on. Maybe we will. I mean, I don't know if he'll stay in. And Lowry's going to be brought down and sacked to make it 4th down and 12. I don't know if he got to the line of scrimmage. So I'm assuming they're just going to keep the off. Are they going to keep the offense out there, though? Are they, though? I think so, yeah. No, they're not. Okay, I was going to say. Another punt coming. And that one is shot just to about the 30. Or no, the 24-yard line. Jeez. At USC, at Nebraska, UCLA at home, at Indiana, Michigan at home. Eesh. We got a lot of road games in the conference play to start. Yeah, last year was a brutal schedule. Yeah. Isn't next week Boston? Isn't that a Peacock game, or at least an NBC game? I think next week is a national broadcast. I think. I could be wrong about that. I see that the Big Ten Network has the Youngstown State game. All right. And Michigan State's, I guess that's the end of the night for Aiden Childs. They're bringing in a backup quarterback. That Tolliver with about a 6-yard carry, maybe 4-yard carry. Alessio Milovojevic. Milovojevic. That does not roll off the tongue. Milivojevic? Okay, Milivojevic. All right. Looks like so. Wait, hold on. Is Milivojevic? Is he staying in or? Okay, I think he is staying in because there was a timeout called. Oh, okay. So he's the second. This is the second year. I didn't realize that he was. Huh. I didn't know that he was. I thought he was new. Milivojevic hands it off for a gain of okay, about maybe 2 or 3. Oh, Riley with a base hit, leading off the 7th. You'll take that. Second timeout of the half called by Western. I mean, they're running out of time here. I guess I understand the mindset, but maybe just to get into the habit of using the timeouts. Oh my gosh. This is like the 100th time that, yes, I know Ohio State and Texas are playing tomorrow at big noon. I know. We all know. You don't need to advertise it 100 million times. All right. Milivojevic. I already forgot how to pronounce it. Milojevic. He's going to throw it. And he throws an interception. And that will go to the house. Wow. A pick 6. And Michigan State might not be covering the spread. Are you serious? His first throw of the night goes for a pick 6. Western Michigan going to be going for 2, and that is their first touchdown of the night. And we are not going to cover the spread, assuming we don't score another touchdown. Milivojevic. Jeez. Apparently, I think that's his second career interception. I think he threw an interception. That's what they said last year. And they're going to go for 2. Last year, the Broncos were 0 for 1 on 2-point conversions. Guess I expected them to go for it more. Jones' throw is incomplete. And so they fail on the 2-point conversion. 2:51 to go. Michigan State still holding on to a 19-point lead. Need a field goal to cover the spread. If we cannot cover the spread against Western Michigan, then I'm very concerned. I mean, I guess it was a last minute pick 6, but like, come on, guys. It's Western Michigan. We should be winning by 40. And we haven't scored a touchdown. We've thrown more touchdowns to the other team than we have to our team in the second half. I don't know, man. Vibes are feeling good. Vibes not as good anymore. Maybe we can boost our vibes if we win next week against Boston College. Unless we can, I mean, if we can go down the field and just score a touchdown, I guess I'd feel a little bit better, but like if you cannot even cover the spread against Western Michigan, then we're in trouble. There's an onside kick, and oh my gosh, I think Western Michigan just got it. Western Michigan has recovered the onside kick, and now they're going to have a chance to get some extra points. This is a horrible way to end a game. A pick 6 and then a failing to get a onside kick. This is really ugly. On top of all the other bad stuff that's happened this half, this is just really ugly. One timeout left for the Broncos. Brady Jones staying in. Pass coming. Jones airing it out, way overthrown and incomplete. I have no idea what he was thinking. But that ball was not anywhere near anyone. 2nd and 10. And we were practically trying to hand the game over to Western Michigan, but they refuse. And there's a flag down. They call intentional grounding on that. Wow. Okay. Well, that makes it 2nd down and 17. That's something. There's a snap. Jones' throw is caught and immediately brought down after a gain of about 2. Okay, I was so confused. I was like, what is going on? 3rd and 14. Jones going to throw. Jones rolling. Screen pass is caught, but then brought down for a loss to make it 4th down and 1,000,000. As he gets to the 2-minute timeout, Michigan State up 23-6. And well, at the very least, unless there's a defensive score, Michigan State probably not going to be covering the spread. Jeez, man. I don't know. I can't believe that I'm feeling this like disappointed in a 23-6. I mean, potential win, depending on the final score, might change there. It's because it's just like you cannot win by more than 21 against Western Michigan. You were up 23 for most of the game, and you had the opportunity to go up like 100. It's just bad. It's just bad. You would think that we were losing 23-6 based on my feeling, but this second half is really, I mean, it just say the quiet part out loud. The second half looks a lot like last year's team than it did the first half. At least the Tigers are still winning. What game is going to end first, the Tigers game or this game? We're over 3.5 hours in. Tigers game is already in the top of the 7th, and it started an hour after. That's actually kind of crazy. Like, the Tiger game that started over an hour after is already also nearly ending. I guess it's top of the 7th. They just pick him off? Yeah, they did. They totally picked him off. Wow. All right. 4th and 16. At the very least, if they don't get this, Michigan State will have decent field position. Pass coming. Jones just airs it out, and it is knocked down incomplete. It could have been intercepted, but honestly, it's better to knock it down because you turn it over on downs with 1:55 to go. I think Western has just one timeout, so all you need is a first down, and you can just ice this game with the knees. Malik Spencer with good coverage there. I mean, like, you should not have wanted to pick that ball off. Okay. And they're just going to knee it. Okay, so I guess Western is not going to call their last timeout? Yeah, I figured not. Could you imagine if they do, though? So victory formation for the Spartans. They get the win, but it just doesn't feel like that much of a successful win. Like, you don't cover. I know that I'm going back to the spread, and the spread is not necessarily the metric that is. You have to cover the spread, though. I don't care. You can't. How do you not cover the spread against Western Michigan? Western freaking Michigan. They had 2 quarterbacks. I mean, Mekhi Frazier looked good. Aiden Childs, much better first game than last year, but the offense was anemic in the second half. It was good in the first half, terrible in the second half. Defense played really well pretty much the entire game. I mean, you gave up just 1 touchdown, but it was a defensive touchdown. So it's not on the defense. He had a turnover. You had the interception there. Aiden Childs had 155 passing yards, 44 rushing yards. He had almost 200 total yards and a touchdown. I mean, it's a good night for Childs. Like, he looked better, certainly better than he did last year. But it's just like the offense as a whole just couldn't get out of its own way. And he took a lot of sacks, and he fumbled the ball in the red zone. And yeah, it's just, final knee there will do it. I guess I just don't come away from this game feeling uber confident that this team could get to 8 wins. I feel like we're going to be in another 7-5, or God willing, a 6-6 season. I know it's early and it's only one game. Maybe, takes a little bit for guys to get into rhythm, but well, at the very least, Michigan State starts the season off with another win. 23-6, the final score. And victory for MSU, I guess. Yeah, I mean, like, I guess we can look at the full box score here. Oh wow, this ESPN is way behind, but that's okay. Now it's in time. Okay, we can go ahead and look at the full box score, but I mean, I don't come away from this feeling great. Like 17 for 23, 155 yards and a touchdown. It's pretty good. You know, he also where's his rushing yards? He also had he only had 8 total rushing yards. He ended up having only 8 total rushing yards because of the sacks. That's actually really crazy. Well, I got nothing more to say then. So, all right. Well, we'll be back on Tuesday. We'll be able to further break this down, be more sort of emotionally removed from it, I guess. And hopefully the Tigers don't blow this because they just gave up a leadoff double. That's not ideal. All right. Well, I'll talk to you guys on Tuesday, and then we'll be full on NFL preview as well because the NFL season starts next week. It's crazy. We're diving right into football head first. So, do appreciate anybody for stopping by and listening in, and have a great rest of your night. And that's all I got. Hopefully the Tigers escape. That's all I can ask for. They just moved that runner over to third. That's not ideal. All right. Have a good night, everybody. I'll talk to you on Tuesday. See ya. See ya.